How was your experience at NDIM?
Fantastic, like, previous occasions also, because I have come in the past
Yes,
on some other, one it was for some function, the other was for a guest lecture. So
Yes,
this
sir.
time also a very good, fantastic experience. Good interaction with the students.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, you are working in Moser Baer from last 8 years.
18 years.
18 years, sorry.
Yes.
And you have experience of almost 43 years in corporate world.
Yes.
So, what advice and what innovative ideas would you give to HR so that they can work efficiently and more effectively?
See, basically, one most important thing is to remain focused. And then, though it is said simple and done, is always think innovative. Think of out-of-box ideas.
Okay.
Don't keep, doing the things repeatedly.
Okay.
You must challenge that why is it being done like this?
Okay.
Why can't there be a better way of doing it? And this you have to challenge yourself, because nobody will come and do it for you. You have to, invent that new system or the method, and then that's the success if you are able to do that. So remaining focused, doing innovative things, and then consistency. Because consistency is something very important. It can't happen that today you are at the best and tomorrow at the worst. So it has to be some sort of a consistency in whatever you do. So that's important.
Thank you, sir. And some special advice for NDIM students?
See, young students, the first advice would be again that they have to remain focused. Then they have to learn the basics. Because no harm in dreaming big or dreaming high. One must dream big and dream high.
Yes, sir.
But at the same time must keep the eyes on the ground and feel your feet grounded. And unless somebody has learned the basics, today maybe I am the head of the group HR,
Yes,
but I also have started learning from the time office itself in HR.
Yes, sir.
I started my training in the time office. So I had to
Yes,
learn
sir.
the basics. And if you have learned the basics, later on when you are going up in your career, it becomes easier for you to tread that path. So learning basics, I always tell for marketing guys that unless you have done the sales, you can't become a good marketing manager.
Yes, sir.
That's the prerequisite to become a good marketing manager.
Yes.
So that's how it is.
Okay. And as you mentioned that you are associated with NDIM from last 3 to 4 years, so how would you like to sustain the link? How would you like to get through with the contacts?
In fact, in the past also we had done some discussions, but we couldn't take it forward. It was about some collaborative programs with the Moser Baer. And today also I was talking to your faculty and some other people in the management team that we should have, that mentorship programs for the students,
Yes.
where the people from the corporate like me, there could be so many others who could be interested in the field of education and mentoring. So there should be some mentorship program for the students
Yes, okay, sir.
for different streams, and not necessarily, it could be even for first year students, it could be for final year students.
Okay.
So that's something which I hope we will be taking forward and will do something.